Greetings viewers and subscribers. So remember, like we always tell you, if you are here on the channel, you are watching the videos, you haven't yet subscribed, please go ahead and hit on the subscribe button. If you want to be notified whenever we upload a new video, hit on the notification bell, like and share the videos, and tell a friend to tell a friend. Now, there's an old saying, when it rains, it pours. There was a serious incident at Garden in White House in the parish of Westmoreland last night, Sunday the 1st of November 2020. But before we go into that incident, Mr. Ethan Robinson, he was born on the 18th of March 1974. He was a farmer of the said Garden District, White House in Westmoreland. Now on the 19th of October 2020, Mr. Garden was involved in a very serious accident along the Kingdom Main Road in the parish of Westmoreland. Our reports are that on the said date, the 19th of October 2020, Mr. Garden was riding his motorcycle along the Kingdom Main Road when he suddenly turned right as if he was going up into that half road that leads up to Beeson Spring. His motorcycle collided in a grey Toyota Land Cruiser which was traveling in the opposite direction. As a result, there was a collision. Now Mr. Robinson, he received some serious injuries. He was transferred to the Savlamar Hospital, then he was later transferred to the Cornwall Regional Hospital, and later on to the Falmouth Hospital. Now we are learning that Mr. Robinson, he succumbed to his injuries late last week. He succumbed as a result of this accident. Now in the said Garden District, we are learning that a total of 12 persons received petrol. By now, you should know what we mean when we say petrol. This is YouTube and we can't allow for our videos to be taken down because of words. Bear with me. We are not trying to disrespect anybody by saying certain things, but this is YouTube and YouTube monitor contents seriously. So when we say petrol, it's not an act of disrespect. It's just substituting a word for us to be in good standing with YouTube. So a total of 12 persons received petrol. Our understanding is that they were at an event being held at a place named Under Vibes Sports Bar at Garden District in White House in the parish of Westmoreland. From information received, a party was being held at the said sports bar where several persons were in attendance. Whilst they were there, loud explosions were heard. After the explosions died down, it was discovered that a total of 12 persons were injured. The 12 persons were rushed to hospital. Some were rushed to the Black River Hospital and some rushed to the Savlamar Hospital. Now, 10 persons were admitted with serious injuries, but out of the 12, 2 of them played number 3. No disrespect, we're just being careful. We said played number 3, you know what I'm talking about. So 2 persons out of the 12 played number 3. Up to the time of doing this video, we were hearing that a 3rd person also played number 3, but we are waiting for confirmation. Now the 2 persons who played number 3 so far, they are identified as Kayson Alex Blair. He's popularly called Coco. His photograph is on the screen right now. We are learning that he's 31 years old. His date of birth was the 22nd of April 1990. His last known occupation was a farmer and he lived at Petersville in Westmoreland. The other person is Mr. Mark Morgan. He's popularly known as Hothead. He's 31 years old and his date of birth was the 10th of May 1989. His last known occupation was also a farmer of Petersville in Westmoreland. Now of the 10 persons who were injured, now you know we can't give the names of victims. Or we can, but we won't for obvious reasons. On this channel, we try to be as responsible and respectful as possible. So of the 10 persons that were injured, number 1, it's a hairstylist. She lives in the same area. She's 30 years old. Another person injured is a mechanic. He's 28 years old. He lives in the same area. There's also a 30-year-old farmer who lives in Petersville. There's a 22-year-old unemployed man. He lives in the same area of garden. There's also a female, another female. Her date of birth or her occupation is not yet known. There's also a 46-year-old man. He is self-employed of Fustic Grove. There's also a taxi driver. He's well known and he lives in the said Fustic Grove area. There's also a male. He's 19-year-old. He lives at Culloden. There's also another 35-year-old male. He lives at New Works in the parish of Westmoreland. And there's also another 25-year-old female. She lives at White House in Westmoreland. So here we go again. Persons breaching the order that is in force. Now we are not saying that because persons are breaching mean they should be pounced upon by hoodlums. But we know how it go. Persons are tired of staying home. People want to go out, go enjoy themselves. And we are in agreement with that. But at the same time, we have to understand that there's something in place to protect all of us. And we have to stick by the rules. And we are just hoping that of the 10 other persons, as we say, we are hearing that another one had gone. We are waiting for confirmation, but we are hoping that these persons pull through and there's no long-lasting injuries to them. As soon as we get further updates, we'll be updating this video. As you can see, there's so much we can say and no more. But we'll be doing the investigation, we'll be getting the information, and as soon as we get it, we'll be passing it on to you. Blessed love, everybody.